Hello gorgeous, welcome to your love reading for June. So this is going to be a general love reading for the signs. This could also apply if I have any cross watchers out there. You know, if say you're with a Virgo and you're watching the Virgo video, that would make you a cross watcher. This could even apply to you. Feel free to reverse the players depending to what resonates. But this is going to be for all signs, sun, moon, and rising. Just some house rules as always. Format always changes. But essentially we're going to be looking at an overview as well as a more detailed tarot spread about love, relationships, possibly no new romances coming in for the month. My only request, like I said, this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Do not try to force the messages. If I start talking about something that doesn't fit your current situation, let that go. That particular message isn't meant for you. I only want you to take what resonates, what makes sense, what feels good. And most times when it's meant for you, like, it just clicks. Like, you feel it, you know it, it sounds familiar, like that totally relates, I can connect to this. If you don't get that feeling, that message just wasn't meant for you. With that being said, I do recommend you watch the videos for all your signs, especially since this is love readings. I definitely would watch. I always recommend your sun and your rising, but I definitely, because it's a little more emotional, would recommend your moon as well as your Venus. Because there we're definitely, Venus, we're definitely talking about love and romances. Moon, we're talking about feelings. So those two may be worth checking out this month, especially if you're not connecting with your sun video. All right. Other than that, let's get started. Hey Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people, welcome to your love reading. Alright, let's get into it. So Pisces, appropriate, I'm doing this reading for you. It just started raining right outside. Love all this water energy showing up for us. So for those of you returning, you will notice there is a deck missing. Although my love reading changes every month, I always have the Romance Angel deck in it. For some reason this month was not why did I decide to shuffle it like that? Random. Alright, one more. But you'll notice I always have that deck. This month wasn't feeling it, so we are going to pull an Animal Spirit card. Just as kind of like a general kind of advice card for what's going on in your love life, your romantic life, and then we'll get your main message from a tarot spread. Alright, so Pisces. Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces concerning their love life as we finish out Gemini season and move into Cancer season? What do we get? Hey, I like this. I hope you can hear me over the rain. It's getting a little stronger now. Alright, so you guys have Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Look at that gaze. It's a nice intense card. Alright, so Pisces, Panther Spirit, reclaiming your power. Definitely feels like you guys are strengthening yourself, and I almost want to say you guys are creating more solid ground for you. You're kind of going back to fundamentals. It's like going back to Self 101, like really, what is your strength? Where does your power come from? How are you utilizing it? How are you manifesting with it? And I think this goes whether you're a single Pisces or you're already in a relationship. You know, for those of you in a relationship, this could be something as in, refinding your individuality. Sometimes, especially for water signs, because we are so nurturing, we care so much about the other person and about their well-being. Sometimes we can kind of lose ourselves in it. I almost wonder if some of you have been giving too much in your relationship, and now you're kind of like, you know what? I need to put a little more energy into myself. Or I have been giving to you so much, yet for some reason not receiving the same, so now I feel like I almost have a slightly empty cup. Like I need to take my power back. So for those of you in a relationship, I'm definitely seeing a need for you to fill up your own cup, because I feel like the person that you're giving this energy to it's not being reciprocated. It's not coming back to the extent that it's going out. I'm not saying this person is ignoring you or not doing anything for you, but it feels like you're putting out 100 and getting back, 60. You know what I mean? So there's like a little bit of gap here that you are now going through a moment where you like, okay, if you're not going to give it to me, I need to fill this up somehow. Or I need to tell you that you need to start, helping me out a bit, or whatever, however that goes. It could also just be refinding your own power and really recognizing what you have to offer. So this, I feel like this is more for my singles. You know, if being single has been challenging, especially emotionally on you, this is about you bringing back your power and realizing how fierce you are. I mean, look, who's going to mess with this panther? Nobody. Nobody's going to mess with that panther. So I definitely feel there's, no matter what the situation is, I definitely feel like this season you guys are going through kind of a reinforcement, so to speak. Taking back what is yours. Coming back to center. All right? Alright, that feels about right. Alright, Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces concerning love and romance? Oh, got a lot of flips in there. I saw you. There it is. I think that was the only one. Let's make sure. Yeah. Alright, so we got a lot of bad boys flying out here. So we got lots of reversals too. Look at this, Pisces. So I think this reading definitely is going to lean towards more, I want to say it's more to my committed Pisces, my Pisces that are already in a relationship, already talking to someone, those people who kind of connected with what I was saying about, you know, you putting out 100 and only getting 60. Bottom of the deck right now is the Hierophant card, which to me is, yes, it is a spiritual card for sure, but it's also a card of commitment. It's a symbol of Taurus. So some of you might be with a Taurus, but I feel like it's more about this commitment. Maybe there's something you have been worried about with this relationship, and you're wondering how committed really is the other person, or how committed should I be? Is it worth my time and energy? Am I doing the right thing, making the right choices? I don't know, let's find out. So literally 4 of these 5 cards are reversed. So you have the Wheel in reverse, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, this glare. Bane of my existence, glare. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Hermit in reverse. And for some reason, this card has, to me, has the most weight. That's the one that is the most troubling. We're going to talk about this last one in a bit. I want to talk about these reversals. These are the things that I think feel kind of out of balance, or the things that have been an issue recently. You know, this could be just a personal perception. The Wheel reverse isn't always a negative card, but I almost want to say it's kind of like things have been trying to come in, or you've been wanting things to come in, and they're just not, you don't see them, they're not physically manifesting, or it's just happening in a way that isn't, it doesn't seem helpful right out of the gate. It's almost like you've been putting out the intention and it hasn't been coming back. You're on the wrong side of the wheel almost. And then the Knight, sorry, the Queen of Pentacles here. To me, the Queen of Pentacles is always about well-being, nourishment. You know, are you eating right? Are you feeling good? Are you getting enough sleep? You know, this is really a concern with your own personal wellness. It's a very grounded energy. To me, in reverse, makes me wonder if something has been compromised. You may be having health problems. This could even be, you know, physical disruptions because of an emotional or mental state. You know, are you worrying about anything? Are you stressed about anything? And this messing with your physical being. There's also this Ace of Pentacles that's in reverse, messing with your abundance, messing with this new offer. Either it's blocked somehow, or again, it's coming up in a really weird, off way. And then we get to this Hermit in reverse, which, when I was saying this one has the most like weight for me and the one that feels the most troubling, it's because you guys are a very spiritual sign. Very spiritual sign. This card is all about getting messages and guidance from the divine. Having this in reverse makes me wonder, you know, are these messages being blocked? Are you cut off from them? Are you receiving them and in denial and refusing them and not listening to this wisdom? Because that is not like you. It's not. So these cards to me showcase something being imbalanced. Something's not going right. Because upright, all of these are beautiful cards. Luck, universal support, strength, well-being and health, abundance, money, you know, manifestation, and again, divine guidance. All things beautiful. For some reason, these are all things being like messed up right now, or they're out of whack. Something's not in perfect alignment. And then the card you have upright is the King of Wands. Very charming, charismatic energy, easily likable, very magnetic. I almost wonder if this is the other person. It's like you have kind of gone out of whack while this other person is just fine. Just fine. Maybe not even cognizant that you have kind of done this to support them, or that you were just dealing with things and they're just, nah, I got my agenda, I'm feeling pretty good, I got what I wanted. And I don't mean to make them sound that malicious. Like, I don't think they want you to be this way, but I do think that they don't completely understand that for you to be giving them what they need to feel this in command and this positive, they don't understand what you're going through. So they don't even know that you need help, or they don't even know that they should be doing things differently, or being more receptive to things. They have no clue, Pisces. None. And I think that's why the main theme in this section is the Hierophant, this commitment. Because if this is how it's going to be, how invested are you going to be to this person if this is how things are? And if he's not, and don't listen to the genders, I'm just saying he because I'm looking at a king and here you have a queen. You guys definitely are the more feminine, being a water sign. So I'm assuming, don't worry about the gender, I'm just assuming this partner is more of the, masculine, assertive energy. So don't worry about the gender. But if this person is so, I even feel bad saying the word unconcerned, because I just think they're not aware. They have no idea this is going on. If they knew, I think things would be different. Truly, like, I don't think this person wishes bad. They are just so, they're consumed with their own agenda, their own thoughts. They may be even going through some things that keeps them so honed in, on their troubles, they don't even realize what you're going through. You know what I mean? Like, there could be multiple reasons why this person is oblivious to what's going on. But it does seem that they're getting more benefit out of this relationship. Again, another flippy. You guys keep flipping in here. Okay, let's start with these guys. So the Cancer card, Chariot, fell out on this King of Wands. So I feel like this is them. They feel safe. They feel protected. They feel like they're moving forward. Again, they're feeling pretty good. This is what flipped over. On your side of the deck, or on your side of the read, High Priestess. Going within, seeking guidance, listening to your intuition. This is beautiful. I almost wonder if that's because the guides haven't been able to reach you through signs, through symbols, through messages. Maybe you're used to looking through angel numbers, or you see feathers a lot. Maybe these signs haven't been reaching you. So now you're going and checking with your own intuition, which is a good thing. I don't mean to knock that at all. I think that's amazing. Oh. Five of Pentacles here. Even though you're in a relationship, why do you feel alone? Why do you feel like there isn't help? Looking within, why do I feel this way? Oh, there we go. I'm alone and I'm stuck. I'm trapped. This guy fell literally, you saw it, literally right on top of the Venus card. Oh, no, why did I see Venus card? On the Virgo card, on the Hermit. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is all about releasing burdens. Look at that. Here we are with foundations. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. I think your guys are trying to do some type of healing, some type of clearing keeps coming to mind. I don't know why I want to say clearing, but it's almost like they want to they're trying to show you something. They're trying to get you to realize something. And I want to say it's really about this person or about the relationship between the two of you. With this Eight of Swords, I almost wonder if you guys are repeating a pattern. Like you kind of keep going through cycles, but it keeps playing, it just replays. Like you have a good phase, a bad phase, and it just keeps going back. You like, it goes back to good, and you're like, oh great, we're awesome. And then it like shifts again, and you go through the same like low point over and over again. Like it's like you can't escape out of this. This Ten of Wands right here is what the Hermit card is trying to show you. I'm going to write it up for a little bit, but I'm going to switch them around. But this Ten of Wands is really about laying down some type of burden, and the Hermit is trying to show you what that burden is. What needs to be changed? What needs to be adjusted and released? And it's beautiful. We just had this I'm filming this on the day of the full moon, so probably by the time this goes up, it'll be the day after. But this full moon, I think, is really going to be helping you guys do some releasing. Your intuition is definitely kind of speaking real loud to you right now. You've probably been thinking about this dynamic, things that need to be changed, what you need to do, next steps. I would say whatever is coming to mind, seriously consider it. Seriously consider it. If you're having those funny little coincidences, remember there's no such thing as a coincidence. Someone mentions something that triggers something, or you were thinking about something and then you meet with a friend and they start talking about that very same thing. There's a reason why that keeps coming up. Spirit is trying to get a message to you to help you get out of this entrapment, because you're not feeling the way you're supposed to be feeling. All of these reversals tell me that. Tells me something's out of alignment, something is whack. And this guidance is trying to reconnect you to your intuition. We talked about reclaiming your power. We're trying to write up this Hermit and get you back in sync so that these feelings of isolation and entrapment can be released. Ooh, all right. So it looks like you guys have to make a tough decision. Look at that. We talk about reclaiming your power. We've got the Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and then sorry about that glare, Seven of Wands. Here it is, reclaiming your power. Forsaking these other opinions, forsaking, possibly what's going on with this other person, because you are capable and strong enough. You created these foundations. It was by your hand. And I'm sorry to say this, I don't know how many of you are going to like what I have to say, but I just can't ignore it. But, this is an energy at opposition. There's these other 6 people have something different to say, and this is really about you reclaiming your own power and doing it your way. I do think some of you, if you're in a relationship, I'm not even saying this person is bad, and I think that's why this has been so hard to admit to yourself. I don't think you should be in this relationship. Either it's not the person for you or they're not ready. This isn't your moment. And you staying here, you're just going to stay out of alignment. That's going to be a problem. Because even underneath that, here we are holding on to things, unable to let it go. Just clutching to it for dear life. And then even underneath that, here you are clutching to the Ten of Cups. But this isn't your Ten of Cups. Maybe it feels like it, or it's just so close, or you just want it so badly. Like, I want my Ten of Cups. There's this person here. I'm going to make my Ten of Cups with them. They aren't the one, my love. At least not yet. They're not ready. And I don't know if it's worth it for you to try and get them to be ready. Because like I said, they showed up with the Chariot card. They're feeling pretty good. They're happy where they are. They're feeling successful. They feel like they're moving. They feel like they're on the right path. They feel really positive. They may not be happy. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, they don't feel happy. Almost like they've settled. like they've settled for whatever situation they're in, and that they've just resigned to continue moving forward. Like they're moving forward on this path. But that's why I say, like, I feel like they need some more healing. They still need to grow. Because they're not happy, but they're somehow thinking they're moving in the right direction. They're doing the right thing by doing whatever it is they're doing. They think it's the right course of action. You, however, I think you have been putting more energy into this because you know that's not the case. You know they could be doing better. You know there's something different or higher that they could be doing to live a better life. But they're like, no, I'm going to go in this direction. I'm comfortable here. I feel like this is going to work. I'm going to put all my eggs in this basket. And if that's the choice they're going to make, I think you have to make a choice based off of who this person is right now. Because I don't see them changing for a bit. Alright? Ooh, I'm sorry. I hate delivering like sad news, but I do think some of you are going to be heading in a shift relationship wise, but honestly I think it's going to take you to a much happier place. It feels like some of you are really out of alignment right now with this person. They're not giving you what you need from them. Or at least they're not giving you the same level. It definitely feels like you're outputting more than they're outputting. So you're at an imbalance now. And we need to get you out of that. This could even be karmic with this Eight of Swords. It's feeling stuck and to repeat and repeat and repeat. Loving the wrong person or loving more than you should. Or continuing to love because that's the person you are, even though you know this isn't where you need to be, or you know this isn't the best place for you. Could be all things that we're dealing with. Oh, heavy stuff. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to wrap it up here. As always, sending you all my love. Reclaim your power there with that Panther card, Pisces. You guys got a long one. I didn't even realize we're already at 20 minutes. All right. We just had lots to talk about, didn't we? All right, my loves. Like I said, I'm going to wrap it up. Wishing you the best. Enjoy the rest of June. This is probably going to go into the middle of July when we do the next set of love readings. So, you've got 4 weeks to kind of play with this message and see how it relates to you. As always, if you have anything to share with me, hit me up in the comment section down below. I'd love to connect with you. You can also hit me up on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, thank you for all the support you show my channel. If you ever want to book a private reading, all that info will be in the description box as well. For now, sending you the best. Take care, and I will see you in your next video. Bye.